Don't ask me why. I just am. Just what the random gods deemed that I would be playing this game.
We see MetaMaker coming out with 102 pots and going for some sustain. Straight stats, no passives, so power, haste, health, and armor.
Alright, Thundaga's got his Ravager loadout that we saw last time with Hunger and 2 pots. Got the, 4% power on this one here. Now that's different. He didn't have that last time. He's got 3.2% life drain. Little early trades at level 1, although these guys aren't tacticians, so it's not really going to do too much as far as the economy goes.
Yeah, I think it was a more of, oh, there's somebody there, I'm going to hit them now, than anything else.
Alright, so everybody goes back to heal, and this is when I'm going to be really glad the minions start to spawn at 1 minute to get rid of this.
Yeah, they'll be coming back, you know, after the update, they'll be coming back right with their minion wave, which is a good time to go. Now, Meta got his ward down in the advanced bush. Did Thundaga do the same?
The advanced bush? Oh yeah, the one farthest away from them. Derp. I should have known what you meant by that. Yes, he did the same thing. The ward placements are the same. They're not in the same bush, but they're in the same bush relative to their own locations.
Yes. So they both have solid views of what's going on. Minions. So Meta's trying to be sneaky, but he's actually in full view of Thundaga.
And all the missed celerity shells.
So here's something that I'm curious about, since we're going to be waiting probably a little bit for them, for the minions to show up and them to get into the action. This is the current back animation, just this ray of light that you see with a little pool. I'm curious if we're going to see any changes to the back animation in the future for polishing.
I would like to see some.
Yeah, I'd like to see some custom animations for each person. I think that's one of my fun things to see in when I'm watching League of Legends matches, especially with the pool party Renekton. That's definitely my favorite.
So what, you have Disney Prince Varian just like what, rolling up a pumpkin, turns into a carriage?
I think
and
Varian needs to whip out a horse.
Man?
I'm just saying.
Oh, there you go. Whips out a horse. I need a horse.
Hey, whistles and a horse runs in. I think that'd be great.
That'd be awesome. I love it.
Going for some early trades.
Firstitude.
Yeah.
Doesn't do much with it.
No. I think they're both wanting to push a little bit more of a late game. You got to get at least usually around 3 before you can get some full solid combos off to push somebody in danger of being low.
Oh no, that's interesting. Thundaga didn't go Insight Shell level 2. He opted for Progress Gate instead.
Well,
there's 3. MetaMaker's got all 3 abilities now. Progress Gate in, lands the Celerity Shell and an auto attack, and gets out, but eats the Celerity Shell in return. He's got a slight health advantage right now, but not too much. He's got Thundaga under binding, lands the Celerity Shell there. He's going to push the wave in even further. Thundaga keeping up his Ravager. Nope. And just as I say he keeps up his Ravager, he drops it. Go me.
If he'd stepped forward for that, I think MetaMaker was just waiting to feed him a Celerity Shell. So.
Well, the Celerity Shell has an 8-second cooldown, so...
He looked poised to give him some harass, so we'll see what happens. Pushing in again, MetaMaker likes to push into those bindings. We usually do see that quite a bit. There have been a couple occasions where both players are equally aggressive and end up staying right in the middle of the lane, but for the most part, someone usually ends up under a binding.
I'm loving MetaMaker's dodges of these Celerity Shells with Progress Gate. That is very difficult to do. Particularly, you know, it's just all you see is that little wind-up animation, and then you gotta hit a button twice to dodge it before it hits you. It's not the easiest thing in the world. I can't do it, but then again, I'm a scrub, and I play in Gaarawarr's Dumpyard, so... Yep. Y'all are free to join us anytime.
More solid trades. They're staying pretty equal on health. One thing to notice here, though, is Thundaga did go for the Drain, but MetaMaker went for the Dispel. So definitely looking
MetaMaker's
for
running
that,
Dispel a lot.
Looking for him to drop the Drain, or looking to get rid of that Chaos Shell at 6.
Or both.
Exactly. If they're timed together, that's you kind of want to space them out if you see your opponent has a Drain, so or a Dispel. Excuse me. MetaMaker playing
there's
really
no Dispel.
aggressive.
Stack that stuff. CS, MetaMaker is up a full wave. It's 31 to 26. They both hit. Level 5 right about the same time. We've got the level 3 celerity shells, I would assume, in play, just looking at the damage. Yes, guys, we're still best of 3. We're not best of 5 until the finals.
So this is our first matchup in the semifinals. Oh, there goes Solid
the Chaos Shell, followed by the Drain onto MetaMaker, but it's immediately dispelled. Nice play from MetaMaker.
Yeah, Thundaga did a good job of getting down some counter damage, though.
Goes in aggressive, but he's going to eat the Chaos Shell himself. Aggressive Progress Gate into an auto attack, and the Celerity Shell finishes off MetaMaker, but Thundaga gets the win because MetaMaker went down first. Good game, gentlemen.
See how that
yeah, Gladiator definitely going to be the new standard. MetaMaker, standard start, same loadout. Yep, standard start, same loadout. Hunger 2 pots.
It's not.
Man, I am so glad.
The Gladiator isn't doing a whole lot for them, obviously. In that last round, I mean, they never even got the point to really utilize anything they were earning with Gladiator. So we'll see if they're a little more passive this round, so that they can get that item purchase.
But, I mean, you go back at 6 minutes and you come back with a Fate. I mean, yeah, that's going to make a big difference.
Well,
if they're
both keeping this, if they both go back with equal CS, then we'll be able to see, you know, who was able to keep their stacks up better, and it's pretty important right now for the Gladiator role. In the future, not so much. Just that flat CS number. Getting a little early harass down.
Wow,
Thundaga put
way
that
behind his
advanced
binding.
ward. Where did MetaMaker drop his ward?
Same ward,
way?
same type of ward.
They are playing around a little with that back animation. I'm telling you, right now, if they were just whistling and horses were coming out, I'd be so happy.
That would be so amazing. Waystone, please.
Waystone, please. I mean, they could even make, you know, the default variant could just have a very straightforward horse, you know, bareback or whatever. And the Disney Prince variant could have all the trimmings, the nice fancy saddle and bridle. I'm telling you.
Yeah, the nice weight regal show horse, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
that could be a thing.
MetaMaker eating the first celerity shell. Oh man.
Metacall and GG, well played. After eating the first shell.
All right, jockeying for position in the middle of the lane. I'm surprised MetaMaker isn't pushing up a little harder than he is right now. Wow, Thundaga going a little aggressive with his positioning. Lands the celerity shell into the first 4 minions on the wave, actually.
It's always interesting for me when they get on opposite sides like that. They move up with their positioning, and then, they're both looking to be aggressive, and then it's who's going to play chicken first, as we see
Thundaga
here.
dropping the drain.
It's a solid amount of damage.
But the thing is, Meta didn't pick a spell. Yeah, but he had to pick the Dispel before he could actually dispel the drain.
I think at that point you almost would have just wanted to go drain yourself to get the health back. I mean, if you didn't have it ready to fire off on that first tick, it's almost a waste.
I would agree with that.
But again, he'll have that dispelled in level 6, so he can remove both the drain and the chaos shell if he times it right.
Well, or one or the other. Yeah. I don't think Thundaga's going to stack them both because he knows the dispel's in play. MetaMaker first to 3, but he can't really push that advantage since Thundaga's safely under the binding and MetaMaker has less health.
Yeah, quite a bit less.
Thundaga matches the level 3. There's the Insight Shell, nice little auto attack, 2 auto attacks. Progress Gate followed up, lands the 2 auto attacks from that. No, not going to go any further. Auto
he's
attack,
going in.
Another auto attack. Celerity Shell will finish him if he can land it. No, he misses. MetaMaker's still alive, but the auto attack finishes off Thundaga.